Negus, what's up? How's it going?
I'm doing good, man. What's going on?
Pretty good, pretty good. Splatoon 3, September.
I know, I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm glad that it's September.
Yeah,
It's in the summer, by the way.
Well, you're the only one. No one else wants this in September, okay? at least people in school. But
I'm happy.
yeah, okay. Well, good for you. All right. Moving on. So today we're doing a video. We both have a list of 3 things that we don't want to happen in Splatoon 3. You know, because everyone's always we're all making videos like, okay, we want this for Splatoon 3. We have all these hopes,
Right.
but we're gonna do a video that's kind of the opposite. You know, we're gonna do 3 things. Well, it's actually 6 things because we both have a list of 3 things. So 6 things that we don't want to happen in Splatoon 3. So Negus and I both compiled a list of 3 things, and these things can be literally anything. They could be super vague or super specific. I have one really specific one. I don't know what Negus has. We didn't share it with each other, guys. We don't know what's on each other's list. This is gonna be a surprise. So hopefully Negus and I didn't overlap, but if we do, then you know it is what it is. It just means we're both really passionate about it.
Only one I can think of.
Yeah, there's one I have that we might have overlapped, and
Okay.
I'm actually gonna start with that one. I'm gonna go from like worst to best. So I'm starting with my most vague one. So yeah, Negus, so how we'll do it is I'll do one, then you'll do one, then I'll do one, then you'll do one, and so on.
Got you.
All right, so let's get started. So my first one is something that I think a lot of people have, and that is don't only have rotations with 2 maps. So, you know, we were just talking about this on your video, Negus, which I'll link I'll link that in the description, by the way, because guys, I just filmed another video with Negus, so I'll link that in the description. But yeah, so we're talking about that. But yeah, so I don't want there to be rotations with just 2 maps. I would like it to be 3, if possible, or just can rotations altogether, and do like a voting system, kind of like, you know, Mario Kart 8. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think 2 maps is enough. I think there's not enough diversity there. I think because Splatfest, you know, Splatfest has 3. I know one of them is always Shifty Station, but I don't know. I think 3 would be fine. And then if they wanna, they could make it maybe do a 3-hour rotation, not 2, but not 4.
Why do you want it
3.
longer?
Because of 3 maps.
I guess. So, but what if those 3 maps are like Arowana Mall, Moray Towers, and then
Kelp Dome?
Kelp Dome.
Okay, I guess that's a problem. But you know, it's a very low chance that it'll be 3 awful maps, you know? And plus, I have a feeling that for Splatoon 3, the maps will overall be better. I think they learned.
You think they learn? You hope they learn?
And you know, we were just talking about this on your video, but if they do a thing where like, what was it? Like not every mode will have to be played on every single map. Like they'll have map specific modes, or no, mode specific maps, whatever, however you want to say it. If they have that, then it really wouldn't be that bad. So you know,
no, it wouldn't. Okay, fine, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So you know, that's my first one. I know, pretty generic. I think most people are tired of the 2-hour 2-map rotations. I think people just want a change.
All right, so I'll keep it a little bit tamed also. So for the next game, I'm not going to lie to you. This may come down. There's like this. There are certain players in this game that like this thing. I absolutely hate it, detest it. It takes forever. The gear system. Can we just like, you know, scrap it, get rid of it? I don't want it to come back.
Okay.
Like, funny thing is, or the come back the same way that it is. Like, the reason why is I like the gear system from a, like, you know, theorizing, like, you know, you could put different things on it, but I don't like the grind of it at all.
You don't like the...
Yeah, I don't have the time.
I agree.
I don't have the time.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree.
I wish that, like, either my compromise for that so that somebody's not saying, but like, it's like specific to Splatoon. My compromise would be is that, like, being able to test the gear in the test room, or like, you know, even just having a calculator in the game itself so that you can like make it a little bit easier, and let me use my money to buy chunks or whatever the system, however it's going to be. Just make it simpler. That's in my opinion. So that's it for me.
No, that's actually a prediction I have. I think there will be a new shop in Splatoon 3 that you could go to, and I think you will be able to buy chunks. I actually think they're going to do that.
All right. I hope it happens.
Yeah. But, you know, just if for some reason they don't do it, I don't like the randomness of it. Like, yeah, you could influence it with tickets and stuff, and you could increase the chances, but I don't know. I don't like how it's so RNG based.
I want it gone, man.
Yeah.
I'm not... it's like the one thing. Like I feel like you know the funny thing is, and I know somebody's gonna get mad at me, but Splatoon 1, one of the best things about it, like allegedly I use splat hacks, right? And one of the great things about allegedly using splat hacks is the fact that I was able to like sit down and like theory craft different gear sets allegedly, and then use them on my weapon allegedly. So it made the game so much more fun because of the fact that I can actually test out different gears allegedly.
Yeah, for sure. And like just for the audience, like, you know, we're not saying like make it like super easy. Like, yeah, you should still have to you should still have to work a little bit, but you know, just like it's such a annoying grind to get the perfect gear, you know? It shouldn't be that hard. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, that's basically it.
All right, yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that one, man. All right, so moving on to our second ones. So, okay. This one I have, this is really specific, okay? This is a personal nitpick, but I have heard other people say this, okay? I do not want them to bring back the dually Squelchers.
Really?
No, I hate that weapon. I want it
Why?
gone. I want it burned to the ground. I want it to go back
Really?
to. I want it to go back to the dual Squelcher from Splatoon 1.
Why? Why?
It's a dumb weapon. That's why.
It's a dumb. That's those. Okay, I'm
No,
not. You know,
no,
it's
no,
funny.
I'll tell you why it's dumb. But yeah, go ahead.
No, it's like that was one of the most fun metas I had was the CDS meta. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was so much fun.
I'm not trying to say using the weapon isn't fun. I never really used it, so I can't really comment on that. Like, but from the little that I did use it, yeah, I could see how like if you got good with it, it was fun. But you know, just I don't know. I think that weapon has many advantages that no other weapon has.
You're not wrong.
You know, because you know it's classified as a dually, but yet it can do so many things that other dualies can't. You know, it has the sliding rolls after, you know, no end lag. It has the ability to jump after a dodge roll, which makes you like so much harder to hit. And that weapon has like, you know, in Splatoon 2 it had the MPU damage up thing. Now, granted, yeah, I think you know, Tetra dualies have that too, but you know, it's less impactful on those because you have to get up in their face to kill them. Whereas, you know, CDS, you could just sit back and shoot from a while away, and then, you know, it still has the damage up. So.
Wow, I didn't expect that one at all.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that might make some people mad. But guys, I do not like dually Squelchers. I know I'm a dually guy. I don't like that weapon.
It's funny that you say, like, I don't get it. Like, it's funny that you say, like, the reason why is because you wanted to go back to what it was in Splatoon 1. And I thought that was, like, one of the most useless weapons in Splatoon 1.
That's fair. I'm not saying it was good in Splatoon 1. I don't actually remember the meta in Splatoon 1 because I wasn't really competitive.
not like even like a good. I just felt like there was just no point to it.
Yeah. Well, it was basically like, it was just like a faster but less range jet Squelcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
okay.
The idea of dually Squelchers isn't bad. Like, I think it's cool that they morphed it into a dually and they combine them, but just the execution, it's too powerful, man. It has too many good traits that no other weapon has. That's okay. I guess you could say it's salt because I don't like how privileged that weapon is, but I guess you could say that's what this boils down to. But again, this is a personal list, guys. It's a personal qualm that I have. I don't like the weapon. I hope it's gone. Or if they want to keep it, just, you know, nerf it a little bit. Don't give it all these like special things that no other weapon can do. But yeah,
okay.
You know, that's my second one. I know that's gonna make some people mad, but it's my list. All right.
Okay, so I'll go. So basically, I was gonna say one specific thing, but like, I just want to go on in general. And with the recent trailer, it feels like it may be happening. Yep, like absolutely 110%. No global specials. None. Get rid of them. Do not bring them back. I don't want to see any form of a stingray. I don't want to see any form of a missile. I know people think that they're getting there. I'm hoping that they just rework it and then literally it doesn't come back. Armor should not reach across from the map.
Yep.
I want it gone. Gone. Absolutely gone.
Okay, so just because, you know, we might have some people who are not super into Splatoon watching, can you elaborate a little bit on like what exactly do you mean by a global special?
What I mean is you shouldn't be able to sit in your spawn, and use your special while the other team is on the other side of the map.
Okay, so you're saying like you only want specials like you have to be like close to the enemy to actually use
In
it.
the vicinity,
Okay.
basically, yes. I would like them to be in the vicinity. I would like it to like, be effective. Like, how you can just sit there, you can press ZR for missiles, and then that's really it.
Yeah. No.
Like, I don't want that back.
Yeah, I do think that's cheap. Did Splatoon 1 have anything like that? It had the echolocator thing, but that doesn't really count.
Echolocator, but like you're not doing any damage. It gives information. Yes, you can say that it's like one of the most broken specials because it's like, oh, you now know where everybody is on the map. But like at the end of the day, like you still have to kill them, like or splat them, better yet. So like it's not like something that's like killing the enemy. Like missiles let you know where the enemy is, and then on top of that, it does damage to enemies and makes them move off of the position. What's it called? Stingray before was able to sit in the spawn.
Okay, that was ridiculous.
And can go through walls, and then you have wall hacks.
Yeah,
like you can see walls with it. Nah, I'm okay, man. And like, funny thing is, I actually like armor. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that this game. No, I do believe that this game needs armor. Without armor, all of these things would be like 10 times worse.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's my second one.
Yeah, no, again, I agree with you. I think global specials are dumb. But from what it looks like, from what they've shown of Splatoon 3, none of the specials seem to be that. Well, okay, maybe there's the what's it called, Killer Whale 2.0 or whatever.
That doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, but the specials do seem better, so that's a good sign. All right, final one for both of us. This one I'm very passionate about. All right, so what I don't want them to bring back in Splatoon 3 is I don't want them to have abilities, like abilities you can put on your clothes and stuff. I don't want them to have any abilities that are useless anymore. Because both Splatoon 1 and 2 have a number of abilities that are either only good on one or two weapons, like they're niche, or they're just useless overall. I am a firm believer. Yes, my examples are Recon, Bomb Sniffer from Splatoon 1, and in Splatoon 2, there's Thermal Ink. But yes, I know some people go like, "Whoa, Thermal Ink's good on Blobber." It's like, okay, that's one weapon out of what, 120? Okay, that's great. That's a good ability. Opening Gambit, another one. Who runs Opening Gambit besides the X rank casuals who have 1900 X power?
Right.
And Tenacity. I think Tenacity can be good on like what, Hydra or something like that. Again, that's like one or two weapons that it's good on. I want abilities that I think every ability. I know it's a little hard to do. They can't do it perfectly, but I want it to get to the point where like every ability in the game can be useful on most weapons. Like maybe it's not as useful as other things, but I want it to be. I just want more gear diversity. I guess that's what the root of this.
Oh, you really got hurt by MPU.
Yeah, I did. But like it's not just that though. Like there's other weapons like Splatlings. They just stack a ton of run speed. But like that's the only class that uses run speed basically. I want other classes to be able to use run speed and benefit from it.
And Zaps could use it if they really like to.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, and Zaps. And Zaps
there's a couple of others.
Maybe run speed wasn't a great example, but you guys get what I'm saying though. Like
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
And then those. And not just the universal abilities that can mean anything, but I'm talking also about the specific abilities like to the head and to the shirt, like Opening Gambit and Thermal Ink. I'm sure there'll be new ones in Splatoon 3. They'll try and do some new stuff with those. I want them to be useful for everything, not just like one or two weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my
third
fair.
One.
Yeah.
So right. you ready for mine?
Oh boy! Oh, I feel like you saved the best for last.
I saved it.
Yeah.
I saved it.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, let's hear it.
So the day that I buy the game, right? One of the things that will determine like how upset I get on day one is me booting up the rank system. Now, I'm not telling them to get rid of the rank system exactly, but I want them to get rid of X rank, put it in a vault, and never bring it back. Absolutely never bring it back. Like, I want them to basically start over, find a way to make sure that the ranks are properly done and you do not filter everybody to the top rank.
Okay. No, yeah, no, I agree with you. But my question to you though is like, so what? Do you want to just go back to like the Splatoon 1 ranking system, or do you want them to like
No.
introduce
So
you want them to introduce a whole new type of thing that's never been done before in Splatoon?
yes, I would like them to introduce something that has not been done in Splatoon. And before anybody says, "Oh, he just doesn't want to play," no, I believe that people should be playing in the right ranks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And there should not be a rank where it basically feels like, and again, as I said, it feels like I am playing with somebody that does not know the map as well as, say, somebody that's like, like it feels like sometimes, like, everybody doesn't know the shortcuts. People don't know which way to take the Rainmaker when the pop happens. Like, and I get it, mistakes happen, but you don't make the same mistake and take the Rainmaker right on Macomart over and over and over again. You don't make that mistake over and over again when you're at a certain level. So what I would like them to do is, even if I can't hit a certain rank, right, in the next game, I don't feel like I should be in a rank with Kiver and what's it called? Cool. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you can argue like, oh, it's going to be too spread out. But like, I would like them to make sure to get this right and make sure that like, it's a rank system that basically will applaud players that are good at the game. And like, if you're at a certain point, you can't play in the same lobbies as everybody else. That's it.
So like, how would you want them to do it? Like, do you want it, maybe they won't go off like, the powers anymore, but would you want them to do it like thresholds, like 2400 gets separated from people below 2400 or something like that?
So I'm not somebody that's like too extreme with this. Like, how, like if they were to keep X rank or whatever it was, I do think that like, if they were to adjust the system, in my opinion, I do think that they should send people back to S+0 instead of S+9, because that's like super close in my opinion. Like, but what I do think could have worked with like X rank if they were to make a little bit like changes. 'Cause I don't think X rank is actually that bad. I think it's like a player-based thing, obviously, because Nintendo chose like, to do more regional and quick matches, stuff like that. One of the things that I wish that they did instead was like, maybe like 2200 is like where like you drop out, because I feel like that's reasonable, because like sometimes even if you're playing, like you might have a bad start to your month and you now like, it's like, yo, Chase, are you ever going to drop out of our X rank? No. Like a lot of us aren't going to like, not a lot of us, but those that play the game a lot aren't going to drop out of X rank. But like, it would be kind of dope, say for instance, like, if you're stuck at like 2000, like, 300, like sometimes like you're in like rank hell trying to fight back and forth to like, get enough points that you need. So like, I would much rather that like, say for instance, if 2200 is where you fall out, like, dang, all right, cool. Like, you know what, maybe I want to fall out. Like, I'm not going to say that I'm going to throw to get there, but you have people throwing to get all the way down to 1800 to start over. So yeah, I just want those little changes. I don't think that rank should be like scrimming. I'm not trying to say like, yo, yeah, no, like, people, because like there are merits to like certain things, but like you can just tell that like there are certain people that don't know certain things, and I feel like they got thrown up into a rank where they don't know what's happening. That's basically it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, man, surprisingly, I agree with all three of your points that you brought today.
Wow.
I was expecting to like, have some.
I don't agree with your CDS point.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people.
I like that weapon.
Yeah,
well, but you're like on your high road with dualies, so.
Yeah, see, it's weird, huh? That I'm a dualie guy, yet there's a dualie that's one of my least favorite weapons.
No, you're like a dualie purist, because you know what? Like, I've heard it before. You're like, you don't believe CDS is dualies.
Yeah,
I'm
a firm believer that they're not a dualie. They're a shooter that has the ability to roll. That's how I view CDS.
You're not wrong. Like, but it's still a dualie.
Yeah, the game classifies it as a dualie. Yes. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, that's about it. Negus, both all 6 of our points were really good. Hopefully, people don't rage too hard at them in the comments. But yeah, guys, in the comments, let us know. What are some things you don't want to happen in Splatoon 3? What do you not want to return? What do you not want to happen? But yeah, guys, make sure check out Negus' channel. We just filmed a video for him. So Negus, you can promote your stuff if you want.
Yeah, don't forget to follow me, the Negus Corner. I do a lot of like, just talking about like different topics of Splatoon, Twitter related stuff. And yeah, just make sure to, drop more love to Chase, man. He deserves it.
Negus is right. You guys should both give both our videos more views. Because we're on this Splatoon 3 hype train, guys.
No, yeah, we are. Make sure we need more Splatoon copium videos, man. Come on, where are they at?
Yes. They're coming. This is one of them. One of them. True. All right, guys. Yep, that'll be it from us. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.